what's up? It's Richie here, fan of football 813, back at it again. It's a 2019 football season starting. This will be a really short video. It's week 0. I was hoping to get this video out before, but work calls, overtime, all that. There's only 2 games today. Primetime game, Florida Gators against the Miami Hurricanes. This should be really interesting. It's a rivalry in-state game. You got like 13 returning starters for the Gators, only 1 on the offensive line. You got 12 or 14 for the Miami Hurricanes. This is a really even game. I was looking at it. Both defenses should be solid. Even though the Gators have 1 returning offensive lineman starter, the Hurricanes have 2. The running backs, the receiving core should be about the same. The Gators have a really good punter and kicker, one of the best in the country needs, and the Hurricanes are good on special teams. I think the key to this game, as cliche as it is to say the quarterback play, it's that you got the Miami Hurricanes had a quarterback transfer in from Ohio State, Tate Martell. He's probably going to play receiver. Apparently he's not very good, at least with quarterback. They had a returning kind of half starter last year in N'Kosi Perry. He only completed 50% of his passes last year, like exactly 50. 13 touchdowns and 6 picks, which isn't bad, but he's not even going to start. It's going to be their backup, a freshman quarterback coming in, Jaron Williams. So that's a lot to put on a freshman quarterback, their first game in college against the Gators, where the Gators have Felipe Franks, who he started last year, had 24 touchdown passes to 6 interceptions, 7 rushing. He's been there the past year and a half. I'm not still totally sold on Franks yet. I'm optimistic about him, but if his last 4 games of the 2018 season are any indicator, then this will go with the Gators, because those last 4 games, the Gators averaged about 41 points a game. Franks had 12 touchdown passes to 0 interceptions in those games. If he carries that over this game and this year, that's a huge difference, and I think that will be the difference in the game. I got the Gators going here. Angela couldn't, she's picking the Gators. She's a little sick right now, so she's going Gators. Then next to the game afterwards at 10:30 tonight after the Gator game. It's under the radar, but it's one I'm excited about. The Arizona Wildcats going to face the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Arizona's got 15 returning starters. Hawaii's got 18. Arizona's got Khalil Tate, who last year I was like, oh, he's the dark horse Heisman. He was injured most of the year, so he didn't run. Keep in mind, this is a quarterback that 2 seasons ago ran for 1,400 yards. He set a NCAA record for quarterback with 327 rushing yards in 1 game, and went for 230 the next game rushing, right? Last year he didn't run a lot, but he still had really good passing numbers, 26 touchdowns to only 8 interceptions. He's fully healthy this year. Kevin Sumlin is the coach at Arizona, his 2nd year there. Kevin Sumlin knows how to make an offense go. He coached Johnny Manziel to a Heisman a few years ago. Khalil Tate's got the talent, he's got the coach. They're in the Pac-12. He could very well, come up out of quote nowhere, similar to what Lamar Jackson did a few years ago when he won the Heisman. He came up on a like a 10-win team. He put up numbers that were undeniable. You couldn't ignore them, and that's what won Lamar the Heisman. Khalil Tate could do the same. Arizona could win like 8 or so games. But this is a guy, he could have like 50 total touchdowns, and you never know. He might at least be up there for the Heisman. So I'm gonna tout that horn again. I think they'll do well. Then on the flip side, you got Hawaii of run and shoot fame in the mid 2000s. They had Timmy Chang and now those guys, Colt Brennan, passing the ball around, putting up 4,000 to 5,000 yards a season, 40 to 50 touchdown passes every year. Then for some reason they went away from it. Then last year they brought their run and shoot back. Lo and behold, they win 8 games. They get to a bowl game. Their quarterback Cole McDonald, who played about 10 or 11 games, he got hurt a few games. He even in the games he played, he passed for 3,875 yards, 36 touchdown passes, something like that. They got 9 guys back on that offense. They're losing one of the best receivers in the country, John Ursua, but they got 2 guys back. One had 970 receiving, one had like 865. So in the running sheet, they just plug a bunch of receivers in and then go. And, you know, like I said, 9 on defense returning, 9 on offense. This, any gamblers out there, I don't know what the over-under is for this game, but whatever the over-under is, go over. You're going to get it. This game could be 35 all at halftime. This could, you know, go to overtime. It could be 63-56. It could be a deceptively, you know, if one team wins, which I think Arizona will, they might win 56-40. It looks like they might have blown them out, but it really was probably, you know, close most of the game, and maybe Arizona scores a couple late to make it look like a lopsided victory, when in reality this game is probably going to go back and forth. Expect a lot of shootouts. It'll be a really exciting game to watch. So it's in under the radar. Not a lot of people are looking at it, but I think y'all should watch it. All right, so those are my breakdown Week 0 games. We'll have the Week 1 official games coming out next week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday games. We'll get all together, but, you know, it's football season, best time of the year.